from Created the Ottaway. I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up in the UK. Thank you for joining me today. This is my weekly craft along video. It's a little bit different this week because I am sharing some stamping. So I don't usually share my stamping very much on screen or on video, just because it goes wrong so often. In that you're under pressure, you're trying to film it, and also I've got rheumatoid arthritis, and some days my hands are just no good for stamping. I lean more towards die cutting, I have to say, but I am so impressed with the way this came out, and it was fairly easy. So I want to share that with you. I'm going to use this stamp set from Stampin' Up, Cake Celebrations. I absolutely love it. I love it because it's so easy to do it and so versatile. I love the fact that you can get a die set that goes with it, and the pair of them together is just £36 currently. That's saving you 10% on the bundle. So it's a real must-have in your stash. So what did I do? I've used the Toadstool Garden celebration paper in my card as well. We're not going to make this card up together, we're just going to do the panel, but I just wanted to share with you how I came to pick the colours of the inks that I'm using. So this is my much loved Toadstool Gardens paper. You can see I've got scraps left of it, a few full pages but not many. When you get your paper from Stampin' Up, it comes with a card in it, and that tells you the size and all the interesting things, or not so interesting things, but it also gives you a list of colours. So this says that it's got Early Espresso, Fresh Freesia, Granny Apple Green, Melon Mambo, Poppy Parade and Pumpkin Pie. Now for me that takes the stress out of creating, because all I need to do is pick a couple of those colours and whatever I'm stamping on my card, use it. Now I'm going to use all of them today. What we're going to do, I've cut some panels. I've got 3 panels like this. They were 7 centimetres by 10.5, and they just fit within that perennial postage die there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to do 3 all in one go. So rather than just making one card, I do usually make 2. I have to say, I usually do 2 of the same cards at the same time, just because one to gift straight away and one spare for when you need it. But today we're going to make 3 panels, and then I've got them for whenever I need it. So I'm going to use those colours that I spoke to you about. I am going to use my stamp set, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the cake base. So I know that I can use all of this area. So can you see I can use the whole area of the white, because I'm not putting a sentiment on it. I'm just going to do the cake. Now let's see if my stamping is going to be straight. So there's my first cake stand, and then I'm going to do a pumpkin pie. So that one was Granny Apple Green. Pumpkin pie, and then I'm going to go for a Melon Mambo. So I'm just cleaning my stamp off in between with a chamois. So a chamois is just a cloth like this that just soaks up all the ink. You just wet it and then you can keep using it. It means that I don't have to keep messing about it with wipes or anything else, because I just can wipe it off and it's good to go again. So that was my cake stand. Now, I'm not sure, there's quite a few bits in here. There's double pieces like that, which are like the cream. There's some rectangle shapes like this, okay, and that's like the sponge. And then there's some extra pieces that go over the top to give it a bit of depth. So I think I'm going to do one with the spongy bit. Okay, and I'm going to do, what colour? I think I'm going to do lilac. Not lilac, Fresh Freesia. It's like a lilac. So I'm going to stamp that. Again, you're either going to get my hair on camera, and I'm going to go exactly the same again. Oh, and I'm overlapping, but you know what? That doesn't matter. Can't see the edge. Ta-da! Okay, so that's my one cake. And then I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do just the bit that is meant to give detail. Rather than doing a solid block, I'm going to do that. And this time I'm going to do that in... Oh, should we have a nice green cake? I don't know what that's going to come out like, but let's give it a go. Now, which way round should I do it? I could do it really strange and do it upright. Should we try that? I'm not sure I'm going to like it, but let's do it. And do one in the middle. Oh, that didn't come out quite so good, did it? Let's do one next to it. Not sure, but we're going to go with it now we've done it. I feel like there's a bit of overlapping needed. Otherwise my cake is going to be too wide. What do you think? Not sure about that, but that's okay. We're going to go with it. So that was that detail. This one was that detail. Okay, let's move that out of the way because you know how to get hold of me. This time, ooh, what could we use? Maybe use the same one again, but do the other way. I don't know. What else could I do? I've got these sandwich ones. Let's try that. Let's see. So this is just cream. Okay. I'm going to do a red one. A red sandwich cake. So I'm thinking red velvet. Okay. Now you don't have to do them exactly like this. You can mix the blocks up together. I'm trying to do stamp over the top so I can see my cake's going off a bit, but that's okay. We're good with that. So that was done with that one. Okay, now what shall I fill this in with? I think I'm going to go with this one. Am I? Do you know what? I am going to go with that one because I want to bring that back in line, and I'm a bit nervous that that's not going to go in line. So I am going to stamp off. So let's use another bit of card here because I don't want it as strong. That looks nice. Looks like creamy. Looks like some cream on the cake. Yeah, that is more red. So I've done one orange and one red. Okay, let's go with that because I've obviously made that mistake. So now I've got Melon Mambo, then I've gone Poppy Parade, and then I've got Melon Mambo again. So that looks okay. I think that looks okay actually. I might, no, not red. Let's just try and cover up those gaps. I'm going to turn it around or just move it up a bit. So can you see where those white bits are there? I'm going to cover that up with a flower in a minute. Okay, so that's my one cake. This one, what can I do on this one? I feel like it needs some cream. So let's go back to this. And if it's that colour, what cream could we have on that? I feel like we need a bright. Should we do orange? These are really mixed up, these cake colours, aren't they? Okay, so that's going to go there. That actually looks alright. And I'm going to try and lay that on the top. Okay, again, it's gone off the side. Don't worry, I'm saying don't worry. I'm feeling really like, oh my God, this looks awful. Don't worry. We'll figure it out together. Okay. Then, oh, this one. I feel like we need to do something with this one. So let's bring that block in. And I'm going to make it look good by adding some fresh freesia. Oh, it's come off on me. Block. Okay. Fresh freesia. What's the worst that can happen? No one ever gets to see this video. Okay. I feel like I'm going to do another bit there because it wasn't quite over enough. So there's my cake. I've sort of made it look fancy. So I'm going to go with this one now, and I'm going to finish this one off. So in the set, there's some leaves and some flowers. I don't want to do leaves because they'd be too green, so I'm going to pick one of the little flowers. And I'm going to do something with them. I'm going to do it in the fresh freesia again. Oh, and I'm going to turn it so it's quite... So it gives the shape of the flower at the top. Hopefully you can see that. I'll hold it up in a minute. And it's just finishing off the top of my cake there. So all of those mistakes that I've made, they're gone. And I'm going to do the same around the bottom. Although this one doesn't work so well. So let's change that to green. Let's do that with a green instead. Not convinced about the bottom bit. We could hide that with a ribbon. What do you think? I feel like we're getting there. Okay. And then what could be on the top? Could there be, we could just leave it like that and have candles, or we could cover it with some leaves and some flowers. Let's come back to that. I feel like we're over egging that one. Okay, this one, easy. Just going to cover it with flowers. So I'm going to use my green to do the leaves. So I'm going to have one leaf going up there, one coming down, and one going up, sort of about here. Okay, and then I'm going to do some flowers. So I'm going to do the big flower first. I'm going to do it in, pink, I think. So one's going to be there. Don't worry about overlapping it with the green, because it will just look like it's meant to be like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little red one, just so that it ties in there, or a little melon. Is that melon man by? Yeah, that's right. Just there. And then there's a teeny tiny flower. I'm going to do that in orange, just to pick up on the cream. Okay, just like that. And then there's a little leaf. If you haven't all gone to sleep by now, I hope you're enjoying it. This is just going to come out of there. Just like that. I think I'll leave that. And then there's ones that do like a little star. Okay, that is going to be purple. Just like that. And that's going to be left like that. So that one's nearly done. I feel like I need to get rid of that bit because it's overlapping. I can hide that with a leaf, couldn't I? Take there. Ta! Okay, so that one's done. Still not sure about that one. We'll come back to that one. This one, oh, apart from the fact that I've got ink off of the other one, but don't worry, we're going to fix that. I quite liked it when the flower went along, so let's do the flower in the red on this one. Oh, this one looks nice, look. We can put some candles on the top. Actually, I think we could probably do that little trick with the green pen as well. So I'll get my ruler and I'm going to draw a line. I'll draw it in the middle actually. Like that. That will be a bow on the cake, and then we can put some candles on it. Put the candles in orange. Candles. And then have a little flame on the top, which is also in the set, I hope. Ooh, there. And to do the orange candles, I need to stamp it off first. Like so. And then, because we've got that edge around there that doesn't look very nice, I'm going to cover that with some green leaves. So we are going to put some leaves there. Like that. And you wouldn't even notice that they were there. And if you still think, oh, I really don't like those things, we're going to cover them with some orange flowers. And then you really wouldn't notice them. Okay, so that one's done. That one's done. And then it's this one. Oh, I don't know what to do with this one. I feel like I need to... Do you think it needs some leaves? What do you think it needs? Maybe you could help me out with suggestions for that one. Because at the moment, I'm not really sure. Let's have a look. I think if we add any more colour going across, what will that look like? I think that will really ruin it. What else have we got? We could put a block. What about if we did put a block of colour? That's too long though, so where's the smaller block? There. If we did that block, I wonder what that would do. Shall we try? This is either going to absolutely ruin it, or we're going to go, that's genius. So, I think we should go bold and go red. Right, you're not going to see my head now because I want to get it right on the edge. I could tell that wasn't going to go. That's not nice, is it? Just making it worse. Let me move it a bit so I can see. Oh, I'm going to have to say out of the three, I'm not loving that one. What do you think I could do to this one to make it look better? Do you think that needs some flowers on the top as well? I'm not really sure. Just some leaves maybe? just to take your eye away. I don't know, let's leave it at that. So there we have 3 panels. Should we hide that one? Then we have 2 panels, 3 panels of cakes that we've just made and had a bit of playtime. And these are some of the other practice ones that I've had a go at. There you go. That one, I love that one. I really love that one. That one I really like. So I've just used the same colours and got different results. Let's see, there's that one there. That looks okay. I think it's because it's that way round. I don't know. Anyway, I think I've waffled enough. If you've loved listening, if you've loved watching, just this down-to-earth, natural crafting, mistakes and warts and alls, then follow me, subscribe to my channel and come and watch me again next week. Thanks for watching.